Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd. So, coming off of a 35-14 victory last week against the Missouri Tigers, the Kentucky Wildcats were able to pick up 2 recruits, including this 3-star outside linebacker from the state of Tennessee, and they were also able to pick up a 4-star receiver, 6'2", 171 pounds, Jeremy Lemon, who comes in with a 91 speed rating, 76 catching, and an 80 overall. So that is one of the main players that we wanted this offseason. We were able to get him during the recruiting process. So coming into this week's game, we're taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. Now they are 2-7 and 1-5 in the conference, but we are 4-1. Georgia is 5-1 in the conference. So as long as we win this week and next week against Georgia, we will clinch a spot in the SEC title game. So now on to this game. You see the first play for scrimmage. We're going to tackle them for a loss. And now on 3rd and 12, Monroe's going to look to his left, and he is going to throw this one a little too far, and that's going to sail out of bounds. So Kentucky forces Vanderbilt to go 3 and out on their first possession. Now on our first play from scrimmage, you're going to see Patrick Toles losing 4 yards on the option play. And now on 2nd and 14, we're going to line up in shotgun formation once again. But this time Toles is going to look to his right, and he is going to find his man DeMarco Robinson, who's able to spin to the outside, and there is nothing but green grass in front of him. A 61-yard reception for a touchdown to start things off in Nashville. We are up 7-0. And now the next possession for Vandy, they're going to hand it off to their running back, Jerron Seymour. He loses yardage on that one, setting up this 3rd and 6, where Monroe is going to scramble to his right, but Henderson is able to bring him down before he's able to gain any yardage. They're going to be forced to punt the ball once again. So now on 2nd and 1 on Kentucky's next possession, they're going to hand it off to JoJo Kemp. He is able to break a couple tackles and run for a gain of 7 yards. And then that's going to set up the 2nd and 6th attempt, where Toles is going to look to his right once again, but this time it is Ryan Timmons who comes up with the catch. That's going to be a gain of 17 yards. The very next play, they're going to hand it off to JoJo Kemp. He tries to bounce it to the outside, but he is unable to go anywhere. But the story on this one, JoJo Kemp is out. He is going to suffer from a high ankle sprain. He is gone for 4 weeks. So he is also gone for the remainder of the season, the regular season that is. And then we only have one running back now, and that is Mikel Horton. You've seen him a couple plays earlier. He ran, but he was unable to pick up the first down. So we're going to have to change up our strategy a little bit. We only have one running back on the team, so that is going to be a huge difference maker for us. But back to the game, you see right here on 3rd and 4, Monroe is going to scramble, and he is going to pick up enough yardage for the first down. That is a gain of 11 yards. That's going to move the chains for Vanderbilt. The next play, they're going to hand it off to the running back, Jerron Seymour. He's going to get a gain of 7. And then 2 plays later, they're going to hand it off to him again. This time he breaks a tackle in the backfield. He's able to lower his shoulder and get a gain of 6 yards. And then the next play on 2nd and 4, Monroe's going to hand it off to him once again, and he is going to be tackled inches short of the first down marker, setting up a 3rd and inches. We are going to bring everybody in the all-out blitz, but Monroe's going to throw it, but he's going to be off target with the throw. They're going to be forced to settle for a field goal attempt, and this kicker is going to have enough power, and he's going to be right down the middle. So the Kentucky lead is cut down 10-3. And then Vanderbilt gets the ball again on their next possession, and you're going to see Seymour with a nice 12-yard pickup, moving it into Wildcat territory. Now on 2nd and 7, Monroe's going to look to his right. He's going to find Seymour again, this time on the pass. He's going to get a gain of 7, setting up a 3rd and 2, where they're going to hand it off to him, and he is going to be brought down short. He actually lost a yard on that run, setting up a far field goal attempt, but this kicker had enough leg on this one as well. So the lead is now only 10-6 as Vanderbilt cut into it, and now they're looking to possibly take the lead going into halftime. You see that nice reception on the sideline. Now 1st and 10, Monroe's going to step up, and he is going to run for a gain of 7 yards, and they are now clearly in field goal position. Now 3rd and 3, we're looking to at least stop him and hold him to 3 points, but we're going to come up with a nice tackle. Monroe's going to put the ball on the turf. Hatcher comes up with the fumble recovery. He regains his balance, and he's able to take that into Vanderbilt territory. So now 50 seconds remaining. We're going to try to put some points up on the board before halftime, and we're going to find DeMarco Robinson. for a gain of 23. And then on 3rd and 10, we're going to go with the slip screen to Mikel Horton. He's going to lower his shoulder, but he's going to be brought down 2 yards short of the first down. So right before halftime, we're going to go for this field goal. We will go ahead and connect on it. So at halftime, the Kentucky Wildcats are up 13-6, but you see only 14 yards rushing in the first half, and that is not us. You know, we've been pounding the rock all year long, so we're going to have to make some adjustments, especially going in the second half. You see Vanderbilt already in Kentucky Wildcat territory. That is a gain of, that's a first down gain on that run. And now on 3rd and 9, Monroe's going to look to his right. He's going to throw this one deep back to his left, and it is Cunningham who comes up with the 35-yard reception. And then the very next play, Monroe's going to look to his left, and that is a touchdown to Mitchell Parsons. So Vanderbilt has tied the game up at 13 apiece. So looking forward a little bit to next week, we are now trying to avoid an upset that will knock us out of contention for the SEC title game. So you're going to see Patrick Towles take it and keep it on that one. He gets a nice gain. And then on 3rd and 4, we hand off to Mikel Horton. He is going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to get a gain of 6. So although Horton does not have the speed that our other 2 running backs has, he has far more power. Now we just need him to fall forward in the majority of the runs. This time he falls forward, but it is not enough. And that is going to set up a 4th and inches. We decide to go for it. All we need Horton to do is fall forward, but he's going to do more than that on this run. He's going to pick up a nice gain, and that is going to be a first down for the Wildcats, keeping the drive alive. Then on 2nd and 8, we're going to hand the ball off to him once again, and he is going to break a tackle, lower his shoulder, and fall forward. So a gain of 9, and that's going to put us inside of the 10-yard line. The next play, we're going to go with the triple option, but Patrick Towles is going to keep it. He's going to dive into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. So the Kentucky Wildcats go up by 7 once again, 20-13. So now 45 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ronald Monroe's going to look to his right, but he is going to find Fred Tiller on this one. Another interception for Fred Tiller. And like I said, this man has been getting interceptions when we needed them all year long. Hopefully he can continue to do that for us. That's going to set up this throw from Patrick Towles to Jarvis Blue, who comes up with a nice reception. And now 2nd and 6, the last play of the 3rd quarter, Towles are going to find Ryan Timmons, who's able to get into the end zone. And the Wildcats are back up by 14. 27-13. So now Vanderbilt needs to score if they have any hopes of coming back in this game. They're going to hand it off to to Seymour. Look at the agility. He's able to run for a gain of 15 yards. That's going to move the chains for the Commodores. And now 2nd and 10. They are going to pass it this time. Monroe's going to look to his left. He's going to find Wilkins, who's able to get 12 yards, and they are now in Wildcat territory. 1st and 10. Monroe's going to hand it off to Seymour, and he is going to get tackled for a loss of 2 actually. And now 3rd and 7. The Vanderbilt Commodores need to get something going. They decide to go with a slip screen, but look at Henderson shed a block, and he is able to bring down Seymour before he gains any yardage. So 4th and 12, they decide to go for it. It's only 4 minutes remaining in the game. Monroe's going to look deep, and this one is going to fall incomplete as A.J. Stamps is going to come up with the deflection, and that is going to be the ball game. Your Kentucky Wildcats were able to run out the clock from there. They're going to take this one 27-13, and Kentucky avoids the upset, setting up a matchup next week against the Georgia Bulldogs. You see 102 yards rushing in the second half, since we only had 14 in the first half, and that was the major difference. We were able to control the time of possession, and that is key for our offense. And like I said, next week is the big showdown against the Georgia Bulldogs. We will be traveling to Athens for that game, so we're on the road, and we need to bring our A game. This is everything for us. We definitely need to win this game, but I feel confident. We need to change up our game plan a little bit, but Mikel Horton, he is our big running back. So as long as he's able to run between the tackles, lower his shoulder, and fall forward, I think we will be okay. But that is it for this episode. Please go ahead and leave this video a like. Also subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.